government bonds. And government wanted to restructure their bonds, and we said, no, don't do that to us. This one is a forum for persons who have invested their monies in Bank of Ghana regulated entities, which we call finance houses and savings and loans companies. Two of these, that do two categories, savings and loans and finance houses. Four of their of organizations operating in that sector, namely NDK Financial Services, SDC Financial Services, Bonds, Savings and Loans Company, and then SIC Life, Savings and Loans Company. At least what we have as our members are coming from these four institutions. These institutions have not been able to pay their investors interest, periodic interest that they used to pay. They are unable to pay. And if you are unable to pay your interest, then definitely you can't pay the capital, the principal. So some of them, for about 4 years now, investors knocked at their door for their interest. They are not getting it. And they are saying they are facing a whole lot of challenges. So if they are facing a lot of challenges, then we think Bank of Ghana should help them. So we came together. We have presented a petition to Bank of Ghana that you are responsible for ensuring that these firms operate in a manner that will not affect investors. So if now these people are unable to service the loans that people have given them, paying back or paying interest, which we call the interest on investment, and their capital when they want it, then do something about it, because that's your job. In the banking sector and the finance area that Bank of Ghana is responsible, they have something that we call the liquidity support. If a bank is having liquidity challenges, it cannot pay investors or depositors their funds when they come for withdrawal. Bank of Ghana give them what they call liquidity support. So we said, then give these institutions also liquidity support so that it can continue to run. Bank of Ghana says under the law, they don't give liquidity support to companies that have shown a sign of insolvency. So we are saying, if we think they don't qualify for liquidity support, then under the same law, the law says that if you even see that in the next 6 months an institution will become insolvent, start taking the necessary resolution action now. But these people have been there, some of them 4 years now, they can't make any payments to investors. And Bank of Ghana is still sitting there looking unconcerned. We have written to you. You don't even respond to the petitions that we have given you. We have sent a proposal to Bank of Ghana since November last year, stating that these are the things you can do. You can give these companies some liquidity support, then restructure the companies. We have said we are even prepared to leave some of our money in there as equity if we want to restructure and save them for them to continue to work. If you think that their economic importance is no longer needed in this country and they should go off, then revoke their licenses, as you did in 2017 and 2018, revoking some licenses of banks and other financial institutions. Do same now, and then pay investors our funds, as you paid last in 2017, 2018. So this is the whole, and we have been writing to Bank of Ghana. It's not Bank of Ghana is not doing anything about it. And so we have already been telling Bank of Ghana that we will use all legitimate means to get this our money. So the final result is to go on public demonstration. And that is what we have announced, that we are starting from tomorrow, and we will do it every 2 weeks until the end of November. If, as we are doing it, we get some response from Bank of Ghana, see some action that is going to be done for us to get our money back, we will not continue with the picketing. But as long as this problem is, we will continue to picket until November ending.
First, I just some clarity, because that's where you landed. Are you picketing or you are marching through the streets? Is that what you do?
We will march, maybe exclusively for the word picketing. But when we march to Bank of Ghana, we will converge there. Now, I normally use the word convergence. If you want to call it picketing, that is fine. The people will be there, and we leaders will go to Bank of Ghana and see the governor and come back. It's not actually picketing. It's public demonstration. They will converge at a point, go to Bank of Ghana. The police have told us it's a security zone. They don't allow so many people to go. So normally they will let you be at a place, and then few people will go and present. We obey that. So we will be at that place. When we go back to the people after we have presented, after we have met the Bank of Ghana governor, then we march to the Ministry of Finance, where we also converge there and wait for our leaders to go and see the minister, and also let the minister know that is what we are doing, and ensure that the minister takes it up and advises and ensure that the Bank of Ghana, take action on our demand and look at the proposal we have submitted. Then we'll go back to NDK premises and go home.
I see. The institutions, so before I even come to the institutions, one more issue on the protest. You said, so mentioning the police means that you have an agreement with the police that can go ahead.
Sure.
Okay. You say you do this till, did you say the end of November?
Yes. Because we don't want to disturb elections. So November ending, then we that will be the first half. Then if we don't get anything, then after election, we start the second half.
And this will be every 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks.
So every 2 weeks, the locked up investment holders forum members will be on the streets, will go to the Bank of Ghana, go to the Ministry of Finance, go to NDK or any of the other financial
institutions. Okay. If we get the opportunity.
I see. And all this is in demand for your locked up funds?
Yes. The Bank of Ghana should take action. Either it gives liquidity support to these institutions to enable them to operate. And if Bank of Ghana thinks that there is no need to save these institutions, then they should revoke their licenses and pay us our deposits as it paid or did in 2017-2018, where it revoked the license of similar institutions.
And you say the Bank of Ghana has already even told you that these are companies that show signs of insolvency. And under the law, they cannot give them liquidity support?
Yes, that's when we met them in a meeting, they say their law does not allow solvency companies that are showing signs of insolvency to be giving that support. And so if we are not giving them the support, then it means you have seen that they have shown signs of insolvency, or you have concluded that they are insolvent.
Now, you said it's been going on for 4 years?
Yes, especially with NDK. For 4 years now, people have not been able to get their money, their interest and principal from them. That's the longest we have.
NDK for 4 years, no interest, no principal.
Yes.
Wow. How many members do you have?
As of now, as you know, for NDK alone, it has in excess of 6,000 clients. We are yet to get the numbers for the other institutions, the three others, at least we know for NDK. So we are talking in terms of, it should be more than 10,000 if you add the other people, investors up to. But the forum is just trying to get people together. It's difficult getting all people who are having investment on the forum, on the platform. But we are still working as at now. At least we have some 300 people on the platform, and we are mobilizing, still mobilizing.
I see. 6,000 for NDK alone. So you are even still mobilizing the 6,000?
Yes.
You haven't even come to SDC, bonds, SIC
yes,
Life?
Some of them are few. The bond holders, bond savings, SIC Financial, and the SDC Group, SDC Financial Services. Their clients on the platform are they are not many. Most of the members on the platform are NDK investors. But we are still working and trying to get all the other investors to be on the platform. You won't get everybody, but at least to get the people that you can get.
6,000 clients. You know this sector well. That's a significant player in that sector. If it is doing 6,000.
Yes.
So
that's huge.
Yeah, that's a significant.
But you know, Dr. Ndum's place, they are in SS. This is even small. So a lot of Ghanaians have got their money locked up in this financial market. A lot of Ghanaians.
I see. Wow. But you have members who you expect to turn up. But if there's somebody listening who has not yet registered onto your forum, who is also affected by who also has investment in all these places, can a person join the protest?
Yes, because we are representing all the investors who have funds in these four institutions, but we can't get them all. So if we even go to the gate on the streets and people say, "Oh, I really know this is happening," then he joins. So if we hear this that we are doing, and you also have interest in these institutions by way of your money there, join us.
Doc, thank you very much.
Thank you too.
But before you go, what time and where are they supposed to be?
We are converging at the NDK Financial Services premises at Usu at 9. And then we move to Bank of Ghana. The police says they will let us stop at the traffic light 2, Shirag, just at the Kwame Nkrumah, getting to the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park.
Okay. Yeah.
So we will be there. Then our leaders will go. We want to meet the governor of the Bank of Ghana for him to tell us what the bank is doing to get us our money. After that, then we come back to finance and also meet the minister and present to him our case and ask him to ensure that Bank of Ghana does the thing that we want done for us to get our money. And then we go back to NDK and disperse from there.
Okay.
So we will be dispersing from NDK.
Okay, so you go back to the NDK in Osu.
And we go home, yes.
NDK in Osu.
Yes.
Okay. Doc, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
We will be monitoring. Dr. Edu Anane Antwi is convener for Locked Up Investment Holders Forum. Now, so tomorrow, see, this is it. And I'm going to say this.